And Pretzel, just the basic version of it, is step off the line and ask for the hand, and then drop your right hand, bring it over, turn it, and then bring her through and out. So what I'm doing in this is I'm very delicately moving the pressures in my hands, and it's a real challenge for the girls. It's one of the things I really like to do for the girls when they get to improver, because you need to be able to really do this by the time you're in the next grade. And it really teaches you to keep that constant pressure, and oh, that one is slipping away, so I'll follow that one, and so on. So I'll just show you that again. So here she has contact. Yep, and we're going to seesaw, turn the hand, and then bring it over. And each time I am changing the pressure in those hands. So I'm not chasing very much because I'm not giving any signals to move down the line or up the line. And this is going to become important. Yeah, you see, so you're walking down that line. I haven't given you any signal. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, yeah. I should not have to chase you down and back up. Here is the next version of that. So I'm going to ask for the pretzel, and I'm going to drop this hand, this right hand of mine, and bring her around. And instead of doing this turn to lead that hand down this way, I'm actually going to bring it straight down onto her waist, and I'm going to step right around the line, and then I'm going to pull that hip and turn her around. Okay? Okay, so you're going to let go of this one and turn that girl around. Yeah, and you've got to chase her. It's a big chase. The one. Okay, so you might have noticed there that besides just turning the girl, I'm actually using the hip. So I have something like this going on. Okay, so anyway, I've got the hip, and I'm going to pull that around and push it. All right, so we've done this before on the hip turn. So we start with the pull, and then we push it around to slap it into place, and then she gets to see this hand. And even if it's new to the girl, then that'll generally work pretty well. It often happens in this one, you lose track of where the line is. Here's the line, yep. Yep, yep, there's the turn. And now, here's my line. As she goes, I'm just going to step off the line and do a loop so she's in front of me. There's timing associated with that in terms of the pull and the push. You'll figure it out by just doing it often enough. Yeah. Okay, and so that's the first of the moves for our routine. So we've done this part here where we're turning the girl around, and a little key with this is to get that hip and give it a little push. So you get the girl, then drop her down the line, and sweethearts, very easy. We're going to walk the sweethearts, and then we're going to move it, and here is your forward information. Sorry.
Do it slow motion.
Yeah, it's slow motion. Okay, and then back and into the arch. All right? So you did your pretzel spin, and then you went for the sweethearts. walked it. And now I've unrolled her. Okay, and now I grab this arm. Well, it's a signal that something's going on. And this is where you girls have to figure it out really quick. So we're going to go forward. Yeah. And with a lot of these moves, like the glide, you can do it 1 time, 2 times, 5 times if you want. Roll her out and then connect that arm. And now I'm going to move her through. Yep. You get as low as you can comfortably. Make it look really good. And then I'm going to lift her up and get her to step back. 1 more step. Yep. And hold me tight. It's an arch. So what you're looking for is this. Yeah. And you want to keep your shoulders above your hips and not have your head waving around too much. So you make a purposeful position change in your head and don't move it around anymore. So what you're looking for at your level is to immediately react. You know, this has got complex. I have to do a duck. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm in that position. Yeah, with an arch, what you're trying to do is as much as possible of that. It's not the dip. You know, the dip is basically a planking move, but you're looking for the opposite. Yeah. Then step through and not move around a lot. Because every time you shift, like if you go, she has to rebalance herself, and it's just not going to work.
There's solution, alternative, an arch over here.
Well, you've set yourself up for an arch out of the glide because you're low on the arms. So this is the most natural one. But you could just drop it and reconnect. And now you've got the possibility of sits and dips. All right, and leans. So my next choice in this would be to step in and then do a ginger lean. And you can do a dip as well. The 1-2. The key to this is that whenever you're doing either Calicita, which is another version of glide, or actually glide, is that the girl immediately says, I'm a statue, and I'm not going to move unless you're going to throw me on the ground. Depends on which of those moves, but for the glide, yeah, I think it's on the right foot for you. So you're locked into this statue move, and now we can just turn it around. So you need to be a little bit closer. Yeah, everything is easier closer. Does that feel better? Okay, so I don't do this. I don't hold her like that. So here I go with the arm. So I'm waiting for her to get into a position. So down a little bit more. Okay, and now I'm going to come across and look at my arms. I'm not messing around. Here. Just do it from here. Okay, so unravel, and then that arm. Okay, and you're going to go down. You're going to go down for me. Okay, wait for me, Mr. Lead. And come around. Okay, so here now, your leg goes out and I'm turning you. But do you feel how I'm holding onto your shoulders?
Yes.
It's not how it's like we're locked. Yes. And the key to a lot of these things where you're turning is to truly lock into each other, and you'd be amazed what you can pull off by having a really stable frame together.
Doesn't matter where I lock
his frame is this that you want. So it's the upper shoulders, I recommend. A little bit. So you've got the call to put your head out of the way and go down. I think I'm on this leg. And then you're being turned. You just have to stay there for as long as it takes for him to get this other shoulder. And now he's going to take you around. Yeah. So it starts with you're being told you're going to do the glide, and so you duck and dip. You pop down so that you can frame up really nicely, and you just stay with him until he actually frames on you completely with his shoulders like locking onto you, and then you should be able to do this. Yeah. Don't rush any of it. Don't rush any of it, and it'll work a lot better. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop her and move her back.
Down the line?
Yeah.
Push her down the line.
So I'm saying to her, turning, no more. Backwards down the line, and then come over, and I might shift my position a little bit to give her a better position on the arch, and then bring her down. So my activities with her arms are to stop turning, recognize where the line is, and then move her backwards down the line, then bring her, turn her, and drop her. That's much better. That's much better. Taking a little bit more time with it, and you're actually framing against each other correctly. So that's great. Great. Good. I'm very pleased with that. Yes. And then I've found the line, and I've stepped back to make sure that she's on the line. And now I'm going to turn, and notice I'm traveling, so I'm chasing her to get a really good location. Yeah. And if you look at her feet, toes, because she wants extra arch, and she's very much to this side. She's not in the center. If she's doing a sit, she's in the center. Yeah. If she's doing a dip, it's slightly off center. But these arches and the truss drops, it's further and further and further away from the A-frame of the boy. Yeah, okay. So we're going to take her to the end of the line, and we're going to do a little bit of a cheat in that I want to get her hand to do a cuddle. So I'm going to ask for this as she comes down the line. So I'm going to wrap her into a cuddle. And while I'm doing this, I'm actually grabbing this hand very tightly. So she immediately should realize, hey, that's not normal. Something new is going on, and it's obviously got to be most likely a power move. So here we are. So I've locked her in, and now I'm going to do that backward exit out of the cuddle, and I'm going to toss her out. That's the idea of it, darling, to make it dramatic. All right. So once she is in that position, I'm now going to step slightly out of the way, off the line, and bring her down the line and let her wrap up again. And as she comes by, I put out my hand, not earlier, because I need her wrapped up first before I take the hand. And then I'm going to put the hand on her waist or close to her body. And then I'm going to lean her forward with a nice lunge. See, my legs are in a nice lunge. And then I'm going to lift her up ever so slightly and drop her down. What we're going to do is ask for this cuddle. We're going to wrap her in, and then we're going to exit her vigorously out the back way.
While you're in the cuddle, you should start changing your grip, because if you hold the grip this way, I tried before, it's easier for you to spin out because it's taking low. So do it like this.
Yeah, it's the best we can do in these motions in order to get a really tight grip on the hand. coming in for the cuddle, and I've asked for the hand. And when she comes in, I wrap her up. But at this point here, yeah, and she's like, whoa, something's going on here, because that's not a normal hand grip. He's locked onto me like, you know, nobody's business. So then I want you to exit her very vigorously so it looks exciting. And then you're going to come down the line, put out the hand after she turns. So she can see the hand. If I do it now, it's a different move. So we're not going there. What we want to do is we want to hide this hand until she comes through the first turn. And here's the surprise, it's a hand. So even if she doesn't recognize it as a move, she's going to come by and she's going to, oh, there's a bloody hand there. I better take it. So then we're just going to bind her to the,
Use your right leg, put in the middle.
to the body.
Also, the man holding you, but you also stay on the left.
Yeah. And then we lift her ever so slightly and allow her to fall into the truss drop.
So we forward, so you have the right leg outside, and when you hit the foot, you basically change movement. So it was like this. Yeah.
So here's that cuddle. Here's my firm grip. And out she goes. Now I'm going to bring her back. Put out the hand. She sees that. I wrap it up into the body. Okay. Don't worry about the legs just yet. So I lean her down, and now I don't want to bring her up, but I want to give myself enough gap to be able to open up my arms without hitting her. So let yourself go. You'll be okay. Yeah. No, you. Okay, so this is for the lean. And now what I want to do is I want to open up and just let her down. Just let her fold. So this leg that Chang is turning and sticking out. Did you see that? Her left leg? Just do it again. That one you're putting down. Thing, as I was saying before, is that the lean, I think, is the slow portion. So you can do the lean very slowly, and then you pull her up that little bit and go boom, and that's what you want, that excitement there. That's okay. That's okay, because you're still going through the mechanics, and this is a complex move. This is fully intermediate move. Even though you just recently upgraded your gradings. So we want this nice quiet lean, and then that little, and then a drop. We want it to look really dramatic, which takes us to the next part of this, is I'm going to lift her straight up, and I'm going to walk her down the line. I'm going to keep contact with her, because what I want to do is I want to do a back fold. All right? So if I let go of her, her hands are, she's blind to me, she's looking down the line. Her hands are up like this. If you just let go of her, she's just going to, okay, that was the end of that. Thank you very much. And I'm finished on the end of the line. But, so we're going to be in this position here, coming out the truss drop. And we're going to run our hands down the lady's arms, meaning I'm still working with you. All right, don't do anything. And then I'm going to push her a little bit with shoulders, because I need one more step out of her to complete it, so that I now can grab those shoulders and let her fold. And she should understand this move at that point in time. So I'll show you that again. So that the arms are up, I maintain my contact with her, and as I come down, I give her a little push. Okay, and then I want to get underneath her shoulder blades. So if you look in the mirror, you'll see a better grip. And then I'm going to just bring her back and lift her up again. Okay? And if you notice Chang, when she's doing this, she doesn't do this. God help you if the guy doesn't understand the move. So we recommend that you take a back step so that even if it all goes horribly wrong, instead of falling onto your back, you're going to lose your balance and roll onto the ground, and you're not going to be particularly injured, just embarrassed. Right. You're tending to fight all the way through the forward lean and then your drop. You're tending to fight. That's not really what you want to do. What you're doing this as he is.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you look at Chang, she is down. Okay.
Are you going to do that?
Yeah. So she is down, and then I'm just going to lift up a little bit, and I'm moving these arms out of the way, and then literally just drop her. So she is not moving herself. That's my job, and she is letting herself go. The move is literally, I mean, your hands, honey, leant forward, and then you're going to be brought out, turned around, and you're going to point out this way, and you're going to drop. Boom. Core, yeah. Core and the leg. So you step into the leg, and then this left leg goes around and out. Yeah. It's okay what you're doing, but ideally you're looking for this real drop effect.
Because this way I can control the speed at which I go.
It's his job.
Yeah.